We define the DJ as anyone that controls the music.
Okay.
So if you're in your car changing the radio station, you're
I'm
the
the DJ.
DJ.
I'm
if you're
always
at home,
the DJ.
Exactly right. So our job as a company, as Scratch Music Group, is to empower the DJ art form, to elevate it, to validate it, and to help make people better DJs.
Okay.
So we have locations in New York, Miami, LA. We're on many cruise ships. We're in Caribbean resorts.
Wow, so you could go to DJ school on a cruise.
That's exactly right.
Awesome. But you don't just educate DJs.
That's right.
You've got two other huge businesses
This
as
is
well.
true.
Tell us
We have
about
Scratch
those.
Events, and we are the country's largest corporate DJ booking provider.
Ann Taylor, H&M.
Exactly right. So we did about 7,000 events in 2011.
7,000 events in 1 year.
And we have...
the corporate business is alive and well. That's how, in addition to weddings, that's how people make money.
That's right.
Sticking with that for just a second, did you notice a downturn at all with your business during the recession? Were companies booking less, perhaps?
Yeah, you know, the beauty...
And when did you start to see it pick back up?
That's a great question. The beauty about our business is we're so diversified.
Right.
So we have the Scratch DJ Academy, we have Scratch Events, and Scratch Weddings. So if there ever is a dip, we're kind of countered by the other business units. But yeah, there was belts tightening on the corporate space. But at the same time, our DJs, especially in the event side, they really help brands do three things. They animate environments, they drive traffic, and they help monetize traffic. So by way of example, in our retail partners, which we love working with, when we DJ inside a retail store, people shop longer and they spend more money.
Yeah,
so it's a really effective tool, ROI and marketing tool for them, and it makes it a really cool environment as well.
And how's your wedding business doing?
Wedding business is phenomenal. We love it. I mean, we got into the wedding business because its wedding DJ market in the U.S. alone is $1.2 billion.
Right.
And we loved what we saw. It was there were no national brands, no national providers, no guaranteed quality. Some amazing mom and pop providers out there, but we looked at our asset base and said, you know, we have 700 DJs in our network, all professional, nationwide, club caliber, A-list marquee DJs.
Right.
We have expertise at 7,000 events, 2011, and we went out there and we said, how do we leverage our assets and help disrupt the space?
And anybody who's either planning a wedding now or has gotten married knows that when the word wedding is used for booking something, the price jacks up. So I can imagine that that segment would be very profitable for you. But I am curious about one thing.
Sure.
A lot of people now, or at least the weddings that I've been going to, they have bands, which are very expensive, but they also have a DJ.
Yes.
So they're supplementing the amazing professional band that's costing tens of thousands of dollars often with a DJ.
That's right.
You notice that at some
we see a huge trend in that. We also see a big trend of brides and grooms, couples, DJing at their own wedding as well. They take lessons at our DJ Academy, and if you've ever been to a wedding where the groom gets on the drum set and starts drumming or sings, they actually want to get on the turntables and DJ a couple tracks.
Mr. and Mrs. on the one
That's right.
and two.
That's exactly
That's so
right.
awesome.
So it's amazing. I mean, music is such an influential and big part and causes so many memories at weddings that we're so thrilled to be able to be part of that space.
Awesome. Well, this is Scratch Music Group is truly. I hadn't heard of you, and I did some research, and I'm impressed by what it is that you do.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the huge DJs that we've all heard of.
Sure.
David Guetta.
Yeah.
Did I say it right?
David Guetta. Yeah, I've heard both.
And Tiesto.
Sure.
These guys are celebrities, essentially. It's like DJ turning into celebrity. That seems to be a trend that we're seeing as well.
We see that a ton. The beauty, and part of the reason why I founded Scratch, was DJs are today's rock stars. Ubiquitous in our culture. They're so interwoven in the fabric of our culture and society. They're on page 6. You can find them everywhere. And some amazing artists have really broke through. So David Guetta has 30 million Facebook likes, which is more than Barack Obama. Skrillex, is a phenomenal DJ and producer, won 5 Grammys, which is more than Katy Perry and Lady Gaga combined.
Wow.
Swedish House Mafia, they sold out Madison Square Garden in 9 minutes in December. Amazing stuff. So you're seeing this huge surge.
Wait, isn't Swedish Mafia, isn't that a group more than a...
They are. They're collective. So, and a lot of them, you're seeing this big trend of DJs produce their own music.
Okay,
so there's a big convergence of DJs and producers sort of being one and the same.
Right.
So they're not only performing other people's music at times, but they're creating their own.
And Pauly D.
You got Pauly D out there, and he's got his own show on MTV,
I know.
and he's a legitimate DJ.
Yeah, he's pretty
actually
good.
A really skilled, talented DJ, and the way we're Scratch Music Group and Scratch DJ Academy and Scratch Events and Scratch Wedding sits, we support the art form. We just love to empower people to bring out their inner DJ and we just love to see the proliferation of it.
What makes for a good DJ? I mean, reading the crowd, blending the music, but what else?
You know what? It's so subjective.
Yes.
And the way we teach it inside the Academy, and the Academy is genre agnostic. So we're not teaching people what to DJ. We're teaching them how to DJ, but we're also teaching them how to listen to music like a DJ.
Okay.
So we always say you'll always be able to tell the difference between a good and a bad DJ, but the difference between a good DJ and a great DJ is really subjective. But it is about building the energy, it's about song selection, it's about reading a crowd, it's about having the right equipment, it's about knowing when to play what, and we actually wrote a book on it called On the Record, which is On the Record, the Scratch DJ Academy Guide, which St. Martin's Press released for us.
Okay.
And it talks a lot about how DJs build their sets throughout a night and what goes into making a DJ a great DJ.
Right, so it's not just hooking up the iPod on
You
the
know,
speakers.
again, we want to
iPod
empower,
your killer?
embrace. It's absolutely not. It actually has increased the number of DJs in the marketplace for us.
Yeah.
So the democratization and the lower barrier to entry
That's
for
a good
people
point.
to access music. People can get 5,000 songs on something this big now.
Right.
And the beauty of what we do is we're the bridge to the broader market. We've helped organize and consolidate the very fragmented space that is DJing and given people a place to go to interact with their music in a more formal way.
Where do you get
and
most
brands
of
as
your
well.
revenue from? Is it the wedding, corporate, or music school?
It's split nicely between the three
Really?
units, and again, we some of it is seasonal. The wedding business is a little bit seasonal. Corporate events.
We're in it now.
We're in it now, exactly right. So the wedding booking season was the first quarter. Now we're getting into execution season.
Yeah.
The Academy has seen a phenomenal uptick, but as a company, we've grown over 50% since last year.
So do people, maybe someone knows one of the DJs that you put out there.
Sure.
They might have some strong names within themselves, and they have to go through you to do the booking?
Well, on our corporate side and our wedding side, we have a network of 700 DJs
Yeah,
that are
that's
highly screened, highly skilled, highly trained.
Right.
And we actually have a 10-step process for them to get into our network. And it's one of the biggest assets of our company is our talent network. So we actually have a talent team that helps recruit and screen and onboard and train.
Why would someone want to be involved with your team?
Sure.
And your group?
Yeah,
Because
well,
obviously you might charge more money, but they might be making less money because you're taking a cut?
well, the way it works is we set really fair rates for them in the space.
Okay.
And we also have so many opportunities between putting celebrity DJs on board cruise ships and having them teach at academies and be inside retail stores and having them at weddings and being with Pepsi at Super Bowls, that when they work with us, they really get this benefit of getting into areas and having work for themselves that they might not have had before if they were just club or lounge DJs.
Right. What was the impetus behind putting a DJ on a cruise ship? You can do everything and anything on a cruise ship.
That's
Rock
right.
climbing.
Yes.
I surfed on the cruise
Surfing,
ship.
that's right. Some amazing stuff. And we have some...
I got hurt though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You get knocked out.
It's tough, right? Yeah, yeah. I was petrified the first time I did the rock climbing, but surfing was okay. You know, we always look at how we can disrupt new spaces and help
Disrupt
DJs.
new spaces.
Yeah,
I like it.
and help venues and spaces and brands and hotels and resorts, again, just drive traffic and monetize traffic.
Right.
And it actually really works. When we put our DJ on the pool deck at 5 o'clock, it might sound cliched, but people stay and have 2 more drinks than if he wasn't there. So it really works for them. Plus, it
Yeah.
really elevates the music platform. And we want people to have just as good of a music experience on board the ship as they would if they were
And
at
if we
home.
want to find out more about you, we can head to your website, scratch.com.
Right, scratch.com and
which we're pulling up right now on the
scratchmusicgroup.com.
screen.
and
Very
Scratch
interesting.
events.
And you yourself are ironically and disturbingly not a DJ.
Well, I'm not a professional DJ. How's that? But I always joke that if I spent the time learning to DJ, I wouldn't have been able to successfully build the wonderful asset
Excellent
of
point.
Scratch
The
Music Group.
entrepreneur and the successful businessman can't just be an artist. Okay, thank you so much.